All right.
Walking through here. Code of silence broken, and so is a pattern of crime. The partnership in one neighborhood that police say did it.
A severe weather risk posted later for the week. It does include Louisville. When to expect the storms and my analysis of the main threats next.
One company or anything come over, they got to look at all this stuff, and it's embarrassing.
And they're allowing people to come and rip the siding up. Say they're sick, are boarded up and vacant. Neighbors say they're sick of looking at them, and looting is becoming a problem. That story coming out.
Sick and vacant.
Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Lindsay Allen.
And I'm David Scott. A surge in break-ins and vandalism has people in Germantown now looking for ways to stay safe.
WDRB's Kyle Mitchell explains how police are trying to tackle this problem. Kyle?
Lindsay, LMPD held a peace walk in Germantown tonight, meeting with neighbors. Officers say it's this partnership that's paying off in the fight against crime. Debbie Hagan is noticing a change on her Germantown block.
In the last 5 days, I'm impressed that I'm not seeing the gangs walking through here. I'd see them 3-4 times a day.
Since 4637, which spells out crimes. You can also call 574-LMPD or go online. Reporting live from LMPD headquarters, Kyle Mitchell, WDRB News.
All right, Kyle, thank you. Kentucky State Police served a search warrant today, possibly connected to one of the unsolved cases, and they believe KSP is investigating a couple new leads. As for today's search, KSP could not confirm which case it might be connected to. Reporting in Bardstown, I'm Katrina Helmer, WDRB News.
After last week, I think everybody thinks today was an amazing day. The interesting part is actually it's where we should be for this time of the year. As we look right now around our area, you'll notice from Storm View HD, simply put, we're not looking at much. We've got some showers that are heading towards Bowling Green, and that really is about it. Those are slowly but surely making their move off to the south and putting themselves out of the picture. As we look outside right now, our skies are mostly clear, and the temperature, it's great. At 81 with a low dew point of 64, it feels pretty good. We've got an east wind at 8 miles per hour. That's going to lighten. We've got skies that are clear and temperatures that are dropping actually pretty nicely here this evening. Currently, we're at 73 degrees right now from Austin, 67 in Carrollton, 76 degrees as we look in Campbellsville, 77 from Litchfield, 77 Hardinsburg. Now, remember, when the air temperature and the dew point are the same number, and they're close already, in Carrollton, you get fog. So this means we could deal with a little patchy fog as we go through the overnight hours. So my thinking here is, at midnight, Louisville's going to buy us warmer. We're probably not going to see any fog in the city. 78 at midnight under clear skies. Pleasant at 3 a.m. at 74 degrees. And we start the morning off at about 69 degrees with some patchy fog, as mentioned, outside of the city. I think one of the bigger stories will be the major warm-up tomorrow and then the potential severe storms that follow. I'm going to give you my analysis of the severe weather threat and timing coming up in 10 minutes.
All right. Thank you, Mark. Upset residents in a Charlestown subdivision say their neighborhood looks run down. And as WDRB's Joel Skipper tells us, they're blaming a developer for the mess. Joel.
David, more than 140 homes have been purchased, and many of them are boarded up and have been sitting that way for several months. Residents say they were told the area would be...
WDRB weather, sponsored by Baptist Health, centered on you.
I'm actually a little bit sensitive when we have air quality and these pollen issues, and I noticed today it was starting to get a little bit worse. And it's not really surprising that we have an air quality alert in effect for tomorrow. It's hot. We have somewhat of stagnant air mass. So for Indiana, this includes Jackson, Clark, and Floyd, and in Kentucky for tomorrow, this includes Oldham, Jefferson, and Bullitt County. Air quality alert in effect tomorrow. If you have respiratory issues, I think it's pretty simple. It's just not that day to do the strenuous things. Looking at the highs around the area, Louisville got close to 90. Bowling Green was able to topple 90 at 92. And look at Paducah at 94 degrees. So there's heat. It's out to the west. Guess whose name it has on it? Yeah, ours. It is going to get a lot hotter across the area. Before we get into that, Nice sunrise this morning from Howard Carey with some activity of that shot. And the sunset from our tower cam here. Watch from 8:40 to 9:40. Love how you could see the color just starting to crawl across the sky as the sun was setting, which takes us into the now, where we're looking at a mostly clear sky. Our current temperature right now is sitting at 81, low dew point at 64, air temperature at 81. It's not bad. In fact, southern Indiana, you're in the low 70s. Most of our Kentucky counties in the mid 70s right now. It's a nice night. To our west, dew point is 78 in Little Rock. Is that broken? 78? It's real. Higher dew points are heading in our direction. If you like the sticky air mass, the kind where you walk outside and you start pouring sweat, I mean, I know everybody loves that. That's back tomorrow. And then this is going to be our disturbance that moves in on Thursday, and that's going to get that sticky stuff out of here. Problem is, getting the sticky out of here can sometimes be from severe weather. So we look tomorrow, and I'll be honest, I put a 20%. I think if we saw one, it would be after 7 p.m. Heat index values approach 100 tomorrow. Then you can see on Thursday, here come the storms. So this is going to move across in waves. And some of these waves, because there is enough wind energy, will be strong to severe, with damaging winds as the primary threat. Like I said, I would say late morning, anywhere through mid to late evening, we could see these strong to severe moving across the area. I think it's going to be gone by Friday, but you can see the Storms Prediction Center generally agrees, and they have us under a slight risk for damaging wind of heavy rain and lightning. Tonight we're down at a low temperature of around 70 degrees with some patchy fog. Tomorrow afternoon, your high comes in at 93. We've talked about when the 20% is. The better chance comes in here on Thursday at a 70%. Friday, we'll just linger a couple of showers. And let me tell you something, some of our area may not make it out of the 70s. That much nicer when 10 minutes from now.
In tonight's business news, it's a way to get paid to learn a trade. Edwards Moving and